We're on the sidelines tonight with Bob Bellacicco. And Bob, you have Spitfires and college sports, but there was a big game last night on the high school scene.
Oh my God, the energy at Kennedy High School last night was awesome. Clipper Dome was packed, the house was rocking. The Clippers hosting Holy Names in a matchup of powerhouse teams. It was a tight game, but one player has now inserted his name into the conversation for Mr. Basketball. Check it out. Clutch. That guy right there is Manny Dakbai. Back-to-back clutch shots by the grade 11 student. 11 of his 18 in the fourth quarter. None bigger than those two shots that helped Kennedy take control of the game with under 2 minutes to go. The Clippers went on to win 73-66 and are now 8-0 heading into the exam break. The Knights fall to 6-2. Spoke to Manny after the game and asked him what it felt like during that stretch of the game.
I love being in those moments because I never really had the opportunity to be in it in a really big setting. I would have it in some small private runs with my friends, but I never really had it in this type of setting.
What was that like?
It was amazing, honestly. I don't know what to say, but just a great feeling.
It was just a tough environment, but I think they're good. They're a really good team. They pressured us a lot. They're very athletic, but I just think that it's not as important that we play our best today. We got to play our best to come playoff time, and we're going to learn from this.
8-0, nice. It's also a big weekend for the Windsor Spitfire, starting tonight in a rare Wednesday game.
Yeah, kind of not used to, a game on a Wednesday, but nonetheless, it's here. And yes, definitely a huge stretch for the Spits. They have Kitchener tonight, Flint for home and home this weekend. Both teams loaded up before the trade deadline.
Back down low, Walton scores!
Now, how's that for a sweet goal? Bar down, Connor Walton getting the job done. The Spits are going to need lots of that in the next 3 games. The Rangers come in as the 2nd seed in the Western Conference. Flint visits the WFCU Center Friday before hosting Windsor on Saturday. Now, Windsor is 1 point back of the Firebirds for the top spot in the West Division and the Western Conference. After dropping their first big test after the trade deadline against Brantford, Windsor is looking for a strong showing this weekend.
It's a measuring stick weekend for sure. I mean, they're good teams. Flint's really good, obviously. We've been flip-flopping with them from first to third all year, but obviously Kitch, we know what happened to Kitch last year. So, yeah, measuring stick for sure.
We're chasing Flint right now, and then Kitchener's obviously bought at the deadline too. So I think we just need to take it one game at a time, and I think we'll be just where we want to be at the end of the year.
Obviously battling for first in the conference in our division as well. So those are huge games for us, and a big week, and it all starts today.
Now, I bet fans are wondering what's going on with Anthony Cristoforo. Now, he's a defenseman or is he a forward? We don't know. Cristo was back up front last weekend and scored a pair of goals in Erie. Head coach Greg Walters tells me Cristo has bugged him for 2 years and would say, hey, coach, if you need a forward, I want to play. Well, that time came just before the Christmas break with Spellacicco and Greentree gone for the World Juniors and injuries. So coach moved him up front. Cristoforo responded with 3 goals and an assist in his first game as a forward on December 18th against the Sioux. You might see him up front more often.
If you go to the net, you can score, whereas a D-man, you're in front of the net trying to get guys out of there. So it's a little different, but yeah, playing forward, it's definitely different. But I mean, I love it, and I would love to continue to play both.
Talked about Cristo a lot. His hockey sense is his biggest attribute, and he's able to play forward and play D. We put him sometimes on D. We play him 4-on-4, and he's able to adapt, which is nice.
It's going to be a fun weekend. Now, how is this for cool? Former Windsor Spitfire Cristiano Di Giacinto has been chosen to play for the Italians at the Winter Games in Milano Cortina. Buona fortuna. Good for him. What an opportunity for DG.
It's such an amazing opportunity to be able to be called to a national hockey team, to play for a country I'm currently living in and for my heritage is from, and it's just surreal. It's awesome. It's exciting, and again, still kind of in shock, but I'm looking forward to it.
You've been to Cortina. We got to talk about that after. Now, Cristiano was a 4-year guy here in Windsor, winning the Memorial Cup in 2017 with the team. He currently plays for HC Bolzano Foxes in Italy and had a game today, actually. He still calls Windsor Essex home and lives in Amherstburg during the off-season.
I'm excited to hopefully represent Windsor Essex in a good positive way and represent Italy and show a lot of young kids and athletes who are striving to play at the highest level that with a little hard work and dedication that things can go your way.
Great message right there. Now back to the hard court. The vibe is going on at St. Clair. The men's team is making a move up the standings after a weekend sweep. That is so good. Let's see that again in slow motion. Troy Neckers with a nifty pass to Mazantia. St. Clair had a big tilt against Mohawk last weekend. Both teams were 9-2 heading in. The Saints took care of business in a convincing way, getting it done against the Mountaineers, 93-77. 7 players were in double digits scoring. St. Clair is on an 8-game heater right now.
All we want to do is win at it. So if next week, if we beat Humber, we beat all the teams, like all we need to worry about is next week. Once we beat Sheridan Humber, I'm not really worried about Conestoga and Redeemer. But once, if we go undefeated and a team lose on the East, we do have a chance of hosting. But honestly, one game at a time, Next week we got to get through Sheridan, then after Humber. But Humber, we're ready.
They are looking good, too. Now, here's something interesting to note. 7 of the 13 players on the roster came out of Kennedy. That program did some good things. 4 are from the Toronto area, 1 from the U.S., and the other from La Jeunesse High School. The Clippers connection is easily seen on the court. There's always one of them on the floor. Devin Fikes, Musa Tia, Mazantia, Troy Neckers, Andrew Loya, Kyle Vasikas, Brown, and Abbas I'm going to kill this one, Al-Adani are big-time players and a large part of their push for a championship this season.
We're on a little winning streak right now and a little heater, and it's because of a lot of those Kennedy guys, so they've been really good. So it's nice having them, and I mean, you can see the camaraderie is good between our team right now, and we're really embracing each other.
Props to Pat Osborne for teaching us all, But it's a good program. St. Clair treated us good when we were in our prep season. We always practiced here, we had games here, and it's just from Kennedy to St. Clair, feels like home.
And it is an important weekend at the University of Windsor. It's a pink out at the rink and at the gym.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend over at the university for sure now. Saturday is the big day with 3 games going on, all for a good cause. U Sports is hosting Shoot for the Cure. The 19th annual Breast Cancer Awareness Day has raised over $2 million for research over the years. Commemorative Lancer breast cancer T-shirts will be available to buy at the games this weekend. Hopefully you can make it out to one of them. Women's basketball is at 4 against Toronto. Men play at 6 over at the TLC. That place always rocks. And women's hockey takes on Laurier at the Capri Recreation Complex at 7:30.
Affects us indirectly and directly in the Lancer community, in the Windsor community, and we're grateful to be hosting such a great event. Cancer has affected me personally in many ways, and I'm happy to be here to support a good cause, and we're excited to play.
And we're inviting you to come and watch our game. The more people who come, the better, to help me raise money for a great cause, and we love playing in a packed Lancer gym.
Yep, I'll definitely be there at one of them anyway. I don't know if I can make all 3, but I'm definitely going to drop in at one of them.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, and then Olympics. You want to talk about Olympics?
Yeah.
You've been to where? Cortina?
Cortina, beautiful area. I'm so excited for this player. It doesn't matter whether you're on Team Canada, Team Italy. It's just the fact that he's going there. It's going to be such an experience.
What an opportunity, too, right? You go and you play pro somewhere in a different country, and you just, your roots are in Italy. He goes back home to play and makes the national team. Like you said, you just never know where life is going to take you. Just stick to it and things will work out, Yeah,
I'm not a hockey expert by any means, but I know everyone has their eyes set out on the NHL, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't mean that your career can't continue. And in Italy, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
You know what? Chantal Valet said it to me one time, and I'll always remember this, and I tell a lot of athletes the same thing. Shoot for the stars, and no matter where you land, you'll land somewhere good, and just enjoy where you land.
Yeah, enjoy the journey. Great
Exactly.
advice.
Amen.
Bob Bellacicco with On the Sidelines tonight. Thank you, Bob.